If you guys are looking for a place to get some reliable Ultimate Team coins, be sure to check the link in the description below to cointraders.co and use code LEGACY for 5% off of your purchase. What is going on, guys? We're back today with some more NHL 19, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the best EVOs I currently think you guys can go out there and invest in. Keep in mind, we do not know if there's going to be more EVOs, if this is it. It really sounds like this is it. By the article, they said that there was only 35 EVOs. There's exactly 35 out right now. But at the same time, who would ever doubt EA wanting to go out there and throw out an EVO Crosby and an EVO Ovi and make an extra quick buck or two, right? So that's the tough thing. But as of right now, we have what we have. And to be quite honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the younger player EVOs because they don't have milestone potential because they're all young. They ain't got milestones reached for the pure fact that they just can't reach them, right? Because they're obviously younger. You have to get 300 assists, 200 goals, 500, 800 games played, whatever it is. They obviously haven't raked in that many games and stuff. But we still have quite a few guys to choose from. I'm going to share with you guys, I think we got about 5 or 6 of them. I tried to choose from one from every single tier that EA went out and released from the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. And we're going to start out here nice and easy. I probably talked way too long. There'll be people in the comment section. They just love hating these days. People just don't feel like being nice and happy and positive. They'll probably be complaining. Video starts at like 3.5 minutes or whatever this is. But we're going over here to Nashville, and we're going to choose PK Subban added tier 1. Why PK Subban? Now, there is a lot of them up. There's 6 of them up to be exact. I think PK Subban is somebody that could still possibly fall to that 275, maybe even 250 if you get lucky. People get pretty crazy with the EVO prices late at night. I don't know if you watch, but late at night, they just start lowballing and undercutting. I know there was Taylor Hall was in like the 275s one night. He's back up to like 380 or 360, but people start lowballing. Look out for that. It's a perfect time. And we like PK Subban because I don't remember the last time an NHL cover boy did not end up the season with a 99 overall. We've seen Bergeron, Taze, Tarasenko, McDavid. I think PK Subban takes the same route at an 85 for 250K, 300K. I think he's going to be a pretty nice investment. I'm also going to say real quick, Nathan MacKinnon, Taylor Hall, guys like that, I'm not as much of a fan of. And granted, they'll probably get their upgrades, and they might go up a little bit. They might not go up as much as PK Subban. They may, though. But the reason I don't like them is if you go and look, let's go to Colorado real quick. We go up and bring up McKinnon. There's 1 McKinnon, 2 McKinnons, 3 McKinnons, 4. You got to be kidding me. There's only 3 McKinnons up right now. But for the most part, there has been a lot of Nathan MacKinnons. If you see him around 300K right now, the same goes for Taylor Hall. We've seen this happen with Connor McDavid a few years back. He was like, it was when he was only an 88 overall. Remember those days? 88 overall McDavid. And he was in one of these EVO sets. Was it a Movember set back then? And there was just hundreds of them on the market. And it was virtually impossible for him to see his price go up because there was just so many of them out there. The second he got an upgrade, people were trying to list him. He just stuck around that same price. So I do want you guys to be very careful when you see McKinnon's, Taylor Halls, and think about something like that. If there's so many of them up, maybe you want to be careful, maybe not. Maybe you still want to take that chance, or you just want their upgrades for free. That's always a good idea, too. The other guy I like on this group is David Pastrnak. Just think about who he's playing with. He's out there with Marchand and Bergeron. Every single week, he's got that chance to go out there and just put up a dominating performance for a week and get that team of the week. Because of the guys he plays with, his chances of getting that team of the week are even better. He's a great player as it is. You put them guys together, and his chances just go up that much more. You look at his price, 500K. I can't believe I got so impatient. Speaking of impatient, I sold mine for like 370, 360. But I only did it because I wanted to get rid of it, right? Because I did the EVO set, which is something to bring up right now, is don't be paying 500K for them. Don't even pay 400K for them. You can complete the EVO Tier 1 set for about 300K. You can get all the EVO collectibles for about 30K. Be patient. Heck, you can probably get them 28, 29K if you're really patient. Then you're talking 28, 280, 290K for them. Do it that way. Don't pay this much for them. I know you're thinking, well, what are the chances? Well, your chances of getting an 84 are a lot higher than the 85 in the packs. It's still a gamble. Some people might come up empty-handed, but I'd be willing to take that chance and maybe even sell Panarin or something and just redo it again than rather pay, 350, 400K for a guy, right? Which brings us up to our third guy, Shane Gostisbehere. He's around 280, 290. Once again, I'm looking the wrong time of day for EVOs. Like I said, you look at later at night and these guys just start devaluing. People undercut after undercut, trying to get rid of their players. Right now, he's around 280, 290, which is a little high, but I think you can find him 225, 250. You can build him for about 230, 240, obviously, if you feel lucky, but he's a little bit harder to get in the packs because he's the highest one in that tier. But Gostisbehere, regardless, he put up 65 points last year. Pretty solid season. For a defenseman, that's great. That's team of the week worthy, night in and night out, player of the game worthy. That's the reason I like Gostisbehere for this one. If you can get him around 225, 250, pretty good buy, I think. And one thing I do know is, I'll bring it up real quick, is I'm probably going to get some questions about Jack Eichel. I like Jack Eichel. I think it's a great choice to buy, but my problem is in the investing game, he's high risk and he's high reward because he's been injured 2 straight seasons. All the way around, he's missed close to 15, 20 games, 2 straight seasons. That knocks you out of the Team of the Year contention pretty much without a choice. I mean, you can be a point per game, unless you're putting up, 85 points in that 60 games, you're going to struggle to have a chance at Team of the Year, and that's going to kill your chances again at 99, and it kills your value so much. Plus, you get injured, that's 20 more games, you don't have a chance at an upgrade. That is the reason I am not recommending a buy in Jack Eichel. Not saying it's not a bad choice if you do want to go down that road. Next up, though, is Ilya Kovalchuk, another guy that there's just not a lot up of. You're going to find that in the middle tier more often than you're going to the top tier, because more people want to waste 10 EVO collectibles on the big guys, right? And Kovalchuk is a big wild card. 230K, I don't think you have to pay that much for him. What, about 180K to make him? If you go out there and, 6 EVO collectibles, if you get lucky, once again, I know people can play the luck game all day, but it's about 180K he'd run you. And Kovalchuk is quite the player. We all know. The only problem is he's 35 years old. And he did, as we speak, is probably receiving a milestone for reaching, 400 assists just over the weekend. I know he is on holiday on Monday. It'll be Tuesday when you see this. So probably getting a milestone tonight. Maybe that's why we're seeing 230K and not a lot of them up. But if you can build an EVO Ilya Kovalchuk for, again, we say 180K. I know you got to get lucky, but you're talking an 81. The milestone's going to give him an 83. He's already in that 83 range where he's going to be in a 200K, 250K range possibly. His upgrade's already done for the month. You get another upgrade again the month after, though. And that's great for Kovalchuk. I like his chances right now because of that EVO or that milestone. At least of not devaluing for a while. You can at least see if he's going to have a great season or a not so great season. I do want to say, one of the things I really don't like about the way EVOs are done these days compared to years past, maybe this is why I like Movember's better. You used to be able to get an 86, 87 overall, which was probably closer to the 82, maybe 82, possibly 83 range now, for like 30K back in the day of the EVOs. Like Mark Scheifele, I remember I bought like 5 of them for 80K and he went up to, or 50K and he went up to 150K. You just don't see that chance at what I'm going to call a 5-bagger here, where you can 5 times your profit on guys, because guys are already, like Kovalchuk, he's 200K. Is he ever going to be a mil? Probably not. Maybe, can you see him at 300, 400K? Yeah, but that's just, it's not the same feeling as getting that double, that triple, that quadruple profit. And that's the thing about the big guys too. 400K already, are they going to really go up to 800K? I mean, some of them have the chance. It's just, their synergies aren't going to change. I know people always question, like, oh, the synergy's going to update, otherwise they're useless. They haven't updated ever. EVOs haven't, the synergies haven't. And people have still never had a problem buying them because you can go out there and you can, they still upgrade. You don't have to worry about the synergies. Just because they don't upgrade their synergies doesn't mean the milestone's going to have a good synergy or a bad synergy. Next up, though, Rasmus Dahlin, and this is definitely a faith pick. I say faith pick, and how much do you believe in Dahlin, right? Because it's still Buffalo. Do you feel like Buffalo's going to have a great season? Dahlin's going to be the centerpiece of that. Dahlin and Eichel, obviously. If they're having a great season, we could see a lot of upgrades out of Dahlin. One thing we can see out of Dahlin and expect, though, is he will see a gold card upgrade, which is definitely going to help him. He's a 78 overall right now. He is not 10 million. There's one up for 140 start price, which I can bid on because I still can't pay for things in the market because for whatever reason, I'm not allowed to buy stuff without getting an error code, right? So 140K, if you get Dahlin, you consider you give him a gold card upgrade. I feel like it'll be different than most where you can only get a +2 plus, max, because it's gold player upgrades, where you could see an 82, maybe an 83. And all of a sudden, he becomes worth quite a bit, especially if it's a great season. That's where the faith comes into him. He's a great buy right there. I know a lot of people are into Kyle Connor right now as well, and he's not as bad of a choice just for the pure fact that he's playing with some studs out there in the first line. My problem is with this year is you have to keep in mind players can only get a +2 upgrade a month. We're in October. Let's say he gets an upgrade, 80 overall. November, 82. December, 84. January, 86. What's after January? February, 88. Then Team of the Year's out. This guy has a ceiling of an 88 overall prior to Team of the Year. And you keep in mind, come January, an 86 overall is probably going to be a lot more irrelevant than it is right now. And then even if he does get a Team of the Year, not saying he gets an upgrade every month, so do keep that in mind when you're thinking about stuff like this. He sounds like a great investment, but I gotta tell people that they're not remembering a player maxes out this year. You can only get a +2 per month, so that's gonna kill your chance. I'm looking at a 78. He's got a 90 overall. I was looking at the 70. I'm sorry. 80, so he's got a max of about a 90 come, February, January, right? And that's if he gets one every single month. And that's, like I said, you got to keep it in mind. It's obviously up to you. People are always going to have that hype train. It also comes down to if we get a second round. If this is our only tier of EVOs, I feel like a lot of these guys have a very, very solid chance of going up. Just because that's all there is. I think a lot of people right now, they're banking on more EVOs. They're like, I'm going to get rid of these so I can go buy the good ones. But if there's not any good ones, quote-unquote good ones, here's still some solid EVOs, people are going to come back to these and be like, these are the only ones I have to choose from. I'm going to buy some of these. God, it's going to be a mess. It is going to be an absolute mess if there's no more EVOs after this. I can't even imagine. I'll have to close my eyes, plug my ears. The Twitter rage by people is going to be real, because I know there's so many people stocking up 10, 15, 20 EVO collectibles, just banking on a second tier of these. But they haven't confirmed it. Any other year, you'd hear a confirmation that there'd be another tier, another wave of EVOs. It's just weird. Maybe they wanted to see how this one turned out first. I don't know. Our final guy, though, is a sleeper pick, I'm going to call him. And that is Samuel Girard. As of right now, if I'm not mistaken, he's on Colorado's top line, right? Top line D-man. Going out there, and top line means you have a lot of chance at points, right? I mean, for, what is he, 50K? I'm sure you could probably snag one up for 35, 40K. He's not a bad buy if you consider he's got a chance, once again, you got McKinnon, you got Rantanen up there. You got a chance of putting up a 3.9, seeing a prime time or something, or a team of the week. So I like him for that reason. If as long as he's playing top line or he's getting close to top line minutes, I like his chances of getting upgrades just for that, for how cheap he is. When you consider he's that cheap, he could possibly be your guy you buy for 40K, and you can make 120, 130K out of. He may be that rare player and your only player as of right now that you have that chance to triple your coins on. But we'll see. These are my EVO selections. As always, though, guys, if there's other players you're interested in, please do let me know down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.